Thanks, Uday. Good afternoon, everybody. The speaker schedule here today reminds me of what Rahul Dravid must be feeling, because he sometimes has to open the innings and sometimes he has to end the innings, but he doesn't know when. But I think it's good to come in post-lunch. Just before we all started off, I noticed a whole better part of the day has been spent on talking about content and social media around the mobile and internet. So I'm going to go off on a different track, and what I call is SMTM, show me the money. I guess all businesses need to make money, and Paymate is in the business of ensuring that people do make money or they get their monies. Quick overview about the company. It's started about 5 years back. It's in the space of mobile payments. And it started at a time where there was no mobile payments awareness in the country. So we were one of the first players in this space. And we didn't go down the route of having sophisticated apps or smartphones or tablets. The whole proposition was, how can anybody in India using his basic $10 phone be able to use his phone to make a payment or to collect a payment? And therefore, by default, we started, our company was pay by SMS, buy as in BUY. So the whole thing was with 3 SMSs, you should be able to carry out a commercial transaction. And then from that, we moved to IVR-based transactions. Where using a phone, you could use an IVR and touch tone and menu driven, and you could complete a transaction. And now we have also moved to application based, both for smartphones and tablets, USSD, and we've also done some work on near NFC with Nokia. It's a venture funded company from the US. The venture fund is Kleiner Perkins. They've been known to have made other investments in India as also in the US. We have offices in India, US, Sri Lanka, and Nepal. And as per the various payments and settlements requirements, we have to comply with various certifications and compliances from the central bank, from all banks, from credit card people, from the DOT, from the DIT, so that we can offer a full non-repudiated payment service. So in the last few years, we've been able to build up relationships with over 30 banks in this part of the world, and probably the only mobile payments company which has powers so many banks. We have about 30,000 merchants who recognize Paymate as a mobile payment service and have registered for our service. We are certified by PCI, which is a global card certification company. And we have about 200 billers, which is electricity, water, DTH, cable, telephone, insurance premium. So you could do most of your financial hygiene transactions, small value, high frequency transactions using the system, or you could do e-commerce and buy movie tickets, plane tickets, rail tickets, or you can also send money from one account to another account using a mobile, or if you don't have a bank account, send money from your no-frills account to a beneficiary who doesn't necessarily have a bank account, so you can do all of that. And recently we launched something like a Square product. It's called PayPOS. It's for merchants who don't want to take a big POS equipment, and they want to use their regular smartphones as a merchant payment device. And they load it up with an app and a dongle, and technically they're ready to go and accept transactions. These are some of the banks that we offer various services to, and you will probably find, those of you from India will probably know many of the names here, but those from not from here, these are most of the top tier MNC banks, the private banks, the public sector banks, and the cooperative banks. These are the four sectors that we have. We do power services with. Some are mobile banking, some are mobile payments, some are money transfer, some are over SMS, some over IVR, some over app, some over USSD. So it's a mix and match of a la carte menu of products and services that we have, which a bank can choose and then decide to integrate with us. We did a survey some time back with AC Nielsen as to what is the awareness of mobile payments in general and about our wallet. We also have a wallet which is called GiftMate, and based on the other companies in the same space, we found that the consumer awareness of our wallet was probably the largest compared to the others. Still, India is a very early wallet economy, especially on the mobile side. On the plastic sides, it's a little more mature, and probably the next speaker will speak about that. The M-Wallet is early days, but given the number of people who are on mobile, it's only a matter of time before most people map their accounts or their cards, or even if they don't have both of these, then top up their wallet with cash and then use their mobile to redeem those currency across your merchant ecosystem. In a nutshell, as I mentioned, these are the range of products and services. We have something for financial inclusion, which is for facilitating remittances within the country for migrant labor. Migrant remittances are $15 billion per annum business, and many people don't have bank accounts. So we launched a service along with a large nationalized bank and one of the largest operators in India, so that anyone with a no-frills account in an urban setting can send money back to a beneficiary in a rural setting, and that person can take money based on a set of mobile instructions at the sending point. For the urban audience, we have the IVR-based systems where you can use your credit card or debit card or your account to make a transaction using the mobile, either by pre-mapping your mobile phone with those instruments, or maybe even feeding in all the details of those credit card details and then completing a transaction. We have also got a prepaid wallet, which is registered by the RBI. We were one of the first to get it in 2008. And it allows you to top up your mobile with a certain amount of money, and then you can redeem it within the semi-closed merchant ecosystem that we run. As I mentioned, there are various mediums, the WAP model, USSD, IVR, SMS, and now the app. So for mobile, right from the entry level, right up to the most sophisticated phone, you have a medium on which you can use mobile payments for. We have also connected into the NPCI switch, which is a switch which is supposed to integrate all mobile payment services in India. It's supposed to be an alternate switch to the MasterCard and Visa. So you can use that switch to send money from one account to another account without you having to go to the bank or go to the ATM or go to your internet banking. Just from your mobile, you can do that money transfer. So basically they fall into two categories. One is on the pure financial hygiene transactions, which are mobile banking related, where you want to check your balance or mini statement or order a checkbook or stop payment, view your last 3 transactions. Those are the traditional financial hygiene transactions, and the other ones are the transactions for purchase and commerce, which for paying your bills or buying goodies or even doing top-up, recharge, and sending money from one account to another or from one person to another person. And we connect into the core banking systems of all the banks, either directly or through various switches. And we give them an option of applications and non-applications. And we also have started getting connectivity into ATMs, in the sense that you could send money to someone and he could go to an ATM and withdraw the money. So these are just called cardless transfer. So these are some channels for carrying out both the banking side as also the value added or the commerce and commercial side. Just to summarize again, the last part is where the mobile POS, where after nearly 60 years, there are only about 450,000 POS devices in the market. And we hope that with the launch of POS on your mobile phone, anybody can become a merchant. So you could be a small store, a self-employed professional, a micro or mini business, and you could use your mobile phone to accept credit card or debit card payments without having to go through the whole process of tying up with a card company or a bank and pay those fees and the capital costs associated with buying a POS. And you're ready to go within 24 to 48 hours after registering and downloading the app onto your mobile phone. So we hope that, somewhat like Square in the US, will disrupt the traditional merchant acquisition market in India and allow a lot more people to become accept credit and debit card payments from their mobile phones. So that's it.